Hey everyone, do you ever just get into the rhythm and go? That was my run today. I started out at a pace faster than what I would normally start out at and just never relented. Went faster and faster, in fact, throughout the entirety of the run. And I think it was made possible by, and I was gonna do this anyways. I think that when you're feeling really good and really excited about a run, you're going to, maybe against your better judgment, slide into much faster paces than you're supposed to. But I think that it was enhanced and made better by the Hoka Cielo X1. I'm gonna wear this thing into the ground, I swear. I'm not gonna stop using this until it is completely dead. And being that it's a Piba shoe, I'm surprised that it hasn't really lost its bounce. I mean, it's softer than it was when it was new, and I think that I've even mentioned that throughout the couple of videos that I've made featuring this. For sure, softer. I mean, the foam is definitely worn a little bit, but it's not less bouncy for its softening. And this really reminds me of how I utilized and cherished the Adios Pro 3. It's really good at a lot of stuff. Like, I throw a lot of long runs at this. It has currently probably the most long runs out of any of my current rotation shoes. Like, I use this the most regularly for long runs. So it's great for time on feet. It's not the fastest shoe in the world, but it certainly is among the fastest shoes that I own. So using this has been a real treat, and I think it's just down to a really thick stack of midfoot foam. So on the more relaxed paces, landing right here is optimal. Even it's better than landing in the forefoot, despite that's the majority of the running that I do takes place in the forefoot. Whether that's because I'm inclined to ignore the part of my brain that says, no, you should do the pace that you're prescribed, and instead impulsively push forward into the rapid paces of every runner's dreams, leaving myself in a puddly mess of exhaustion at the end. But it does also allow me to run slow. It allows me to run up on the forefoot when I want to. I haven't done really much damage to the heel yet compared to the rest of it. And where I think that this is going to stop functioning first is in the rubber. It's like pretty bald through this area. But I haven't experienced any traction loss yet. So I'm going to keep running in this until it dies, until it's dead, and I slip and trip and fall down over it, because it really is just that good. Let's see if something can replace it. So that was my run today. It was just really a fast effort. Only 8 miles. I am probably going to start to increase my daily run distance if I can maintain similar speeds to what I was just doing today. I have a set amount of time throughout my workday where I could run in the middle of the day, and that's where I do at least one of my runs throughout the week. So my schedule, for what it's worth, looks like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for during the week running. One of those days is a double day, which is Tuesday. It's the first day of my week, my running week. And so that double day typically is 2 8s or more. And my Wednesday is the lightest of the days, just a recovery from that double day. And then my next plan is to start integrating doubles on Thursdays. And then on Fridays, a slightly longer run, because work on Fridays is slower typically for me. And then on Saturday and Sunday, those are my 2 biggest days. And so, yeah, it was great for the purpose of an 8-mile run on a lunch break, where I just was tearing through it today. But it's also great for long runs and taking it for extreme time on feet. Like, I've done 20-mile long run in that, and a few other slightly lesser long runs as well. It's at You wouldn't believe it to look at it, but it's at 250 miles. And really the only, like, there's no real appreciable damage in the heel at all. No real wear. Even the exposed foam. Like, I'm landing here an awful lot, and there's not really anything showing. The only two places, and it is getting progressively worse, so, you know, don't think that it's not wearing at all, but this rubber here, the rubber up towards the toe, and the rubber over here. I mean, you probably don't even care, because this shoe is like 2 years old. There's already a new model of it out. But I care, because I have a lot of fun in the shoe. So I appreciate your attention if you watch this. That's pretty rad. I appreciate you extra for watching this. And if you have any thoughts or comments or shoes that are like this for you, like the last one, like I was saying at the beginning of this, is the Adios Pro 3. I loved that thing to death, right? And so this I'm going to love to death. If you have a shoe like that you are going to love to death despite having a million other shoes that you want to run in, let me know. I'd love to hear about it. Have a good one.